Hey, Southampton Middle School students and teachers, and even some parents, if you guys are watching. My name is Heather Volk, and I am the Resource Development Manager with Harford Family House. I'm totally bummed that we're not meeting in person at Southampton Middle School and doing the assembly where you guys get to ask me so many questions about Harford Family House. I love that. But don't hesitate to reach out to me. All my contact information will be at the end of this presentation. So if anyone does have any questions about Harford Family House, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and I'll be happy to answer those questions for you. But a little bit what's been going on with Harford Family House over the past year during the pandemic. We've been doing okay. We were able to stay open. We did work remotely for a few months when the pandemic first happened, but pretty much since July, we've been in the office. Of course, our case managers are meeting with their clients, the families, remotely or socially distancing outside. We've had to make a few changes to our fundraising events. Some of them have been virtual. A couple of them we've been able to have in person as well, though, so that's pretty exciting. So we're doing okay here at Harford Family House, but we're so excited that Southampton Middle School is back on board for Hoops for a Home this year, even though we can't do the really awesome three-point shootout and the games and all that stuff. But next year, I know Mr. Bearhouse will definitely have it all set up for us next year. But enough about this. Let's get on with the information about Harford Family House and why we're here. All right, our mission at Harford Family House is to help families with children and unaccompanied young adults achieve independency through housing, support, and resources that are dedicated to improving the financial stability and mental well-being of its clients who are experiencing homelessness. And our vision is that we are committed to building the start to finish solution to end homelessness for families with children and unaccompanied young adults here in Harford County, Maryland. So a little bit about our history and how we got started. So back in 1989, Holy Family House was established by 9 Episcopal churches here in Harford County to meet the needs of one homeless family. It was a single mom with her baby. And we started with one single housing unit back in 1989. And today we've grown to 39 units of housing in Harford County. In 2004, we changed the name from Holy Family House to Harford Family House to reflect the diversity of the support that we received by the community. So it wasn't just outreach from the church, it was the church plus the community. A lot of businesses were getting involved and individuals who live in Harford County. So in our 32 years of service, we've helped approximately 1,900 individuals and 600 families. And these are just 2 photos of our property here at Harford Family House. We are actually located, most of our residents live in an apartment building, and we've converted a couple of the apartments into our offices. So we are right here on site with the families. And then we do have a few off-site properties within a mile of here at our main headquarters, so they can come to their caseworkers easily, and we're close. So we do have a few off-site properties. All right, so who is Harford Family House? So we have 4 distinct programs. Although they're different programs, they're all similar in terms of the services that each of the families get. So each family gets their individual, fully stocked, fully furnished living space. They get their own apartment. They get individualized case management. So each family is assigned a case manager that they meet with weekly. The families have access to a supply closet that we have, so we do accept donations of personal hygiene and cleaning supplies, any essential needs that the families may need. They just reach out to their caseworker and we're able to help them with that. They have access to life skills training and other educational opportunities. We always have programs here for the parents and the kids to get involved with and keep them very busy, just to help them so when they are ready to leave, they can succeed. We do have a small computer lab here in our office, and then lots of fun activities, again, on-site activities for the kids to keep them busy. So these are just an overview quickly of our programs. We have an emergency shelter, which is a temporary 6-month program that moves families with children experiencing homelessness from a space not meant for human habitation into an apartment while working on locating a more permanent housing. And then we have the PSH, which is permanent supportive housing. This is a longer term program for families where at least one member of the family has a diagnosed disability. While we still work to move these families into more permanent situations as quickly as possible, the time frame is extended because of an additional challenges presented by having a disability in the family. And then we do have a Ready by 21 program, and this is a partnership with DSS to assist young adults ages 18 to 21 who have been a part of the foster care system. So they're not always quite ready to go out on their own once they exit the foster care system. So we do have some 1-bedroom apartments here at Harford Family House that we leave for those young adults. And then we have unaccompanied young adults. Because there was a gap in services for young adults ages 18 to 24 without children who were experiencing homelessness, we recently added this group to our portfolio, and this is also a temporary housing with similar time frame to the emergency shelter program, and they also get the same benefits. Educational and job training opportunities are a huge focus with this program. All right, so this slide is just an overview of what our expenses are here at Harford Family House as well as our income. So as you can see, most of our expenses here at Harford Family House go to our programs that we have for our families here at Harford Family House. And then 15% of our expenses are within fundraising, and then 15% of it is also is administrative tasks. But as you can see in the graph below that, this is where our money comes from. A lot of it comes from foundation, and a lot of it also comes from individual giving, such as what you guys are going to be doing for Hoops for a Home and fundraising. So just over the years, we've grown financially from originally of just being completely volunteer run in 1989 to almost $20,000 of a budget in 1991 to our current budget of almost $1.2 million a year. So over the past year, Harford Family House has served 55 families, 178 individuals broken down into 64 adults and 114 children. We are happy to announce that we had a 93% success rate, meaning 93% of the families who exited the program found permanent and stable housing. And currently we have 29 families in our program and 7 regular renters. Last year, the Harford County Public School System reported that there were 401 school-aged children who did not have a permanent place to call home. So what causes a family to become homeless? There's so many reasons why, and we see it all here at Harford Family House. Whether it be a loss of a job, a fire, a family getting a divorce, sometimes it's a mom or a dad fleeing domestic abuse, or even illness. Sometimes those bills, because someone gets sick, get so high that they're unable, they have to choose between paying their bills or paying their rent. So that's another. So what does the future look like for Harford Family House? So as a result of the pandemic, we definitely are anticipating a greater need for housing as things begin to open up, and we definitely think that there is going to be an issue with homelessness. So we are looking to acquire more property so we can serve more families here in our community, strengthening our existing community partnerships while of course always looking for new ones to enhance our services for the families. We've really enhanced our marketing efforts over the past 6 months, especially our presence on social media, Facebook, Instagram in particular. So if you don't already follow us on Facebook and Instagram, definitely do that. We're always very active on there and keeping everyone updated with what's going on here at Harford Family House. Definitely looking to add more volunteers. We have had a few volunteer opportunities over the past year during the pandemic, but definitely not what we are used to. So as things begin to open back up, and if anyone is looking for volunteer opportunities, definitely keep Harford Family House in mind. And then of course, expanding out our fundraising efforts, targeting new individuals and businesses and organizations. So as you all reach out to your friends and family members for a donation for your Hoops fundraising, you'll be introducing Harford Family House to so many new people for us. So more about volunteering, you can reach out to me, Heather. This is my email and or phone number. But ways that volunteers help out here at Harford Family House is cleaning and prepping an apartment for an incoming family. We do, like I said earlier, do take donations. So just sorting and organizing those donations in our supply closet, helping with administrative tasks here in the office, or just helping with activities that we have for our kids. For example, we have a spring fling coming up in a couple of weeks here at Harford Family House for the kids, so we have a lot of fun activities planned for that. All right, well, that's it, you guys. So thank you for your support the past couple of years. You guys are amazing. Like I said, I'm so bummed we're not meeting in person. This is the time where you guys would ask me all your amazing questions. So if anyone does have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me. There's my contact information on this slide. And again, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And I look forward to next year when we can do this in person. Take care, you guys.